Ever feel like you are merely scratching the surface of what Gmail can do? What if I told you you could unlock Gmail superpowers you didn't even know existed? In this video, I'm going to be revealing 5 killer Gmail extensions that will blow your mind and improve your productivity in ways you never imagined. Each of these tools integrates seamlessly with Gmail to offer features well beyond Gmail's basic functions. By the end of this video, you will discover essential tools you didn't even know you were missing, taking your Gmail productivity to the next level. So our first extension is called Simplify Gmail. Simplify Gmail is a browser extension that boosts productivity, strengthens privacy, and reduces stress. And Simplify Gmail does this by having a minimalist design, which is probably arguably better than Gmail's default design, with a couple other features like bundles for grouping conversations, saved searches, pause inbox, blocking email trackers, and a lot more. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in Gmail. So currently this is what my Gmail inbox looks like with Simplify Gmail turned on. As you can see, very minimalist. I'm just going to show you what it looks like turned off. As you can see, pretty cluttered and, probably uglier, but turned on, I don't know, looks so good. Very good. So it comes with a bunch of features. I'm going to show a couple of them. I'm going to start from the reminder, which is pretty cool. So if we just hover around the compose icon and select this is the reminder feature that basically allows you send a reminder to yourself of some sorts. Basically it floats at the top of your inbox. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So let's say I want to remember to send email to my boss, and I basically press save. As you can see at the top of my inbox, I basically have this reminder fixed there intentionally. So it's really useful to just have that up there. So this is simply an email to yourself. So nothing really, cringe there. Simplify Gmail also comes with other features to modify the UI of Gmail. So you could, for instance, decide not to group emails by date. Currently, emails are grouped by date and just have them this way. Also, saved searches for recurring searches. You could actually create a new saved search, which is basically searches that you do a lot. Also comes with a feature to block email trackers, comes with a do not disturb feature to basically pause new emails, and keyboard shortcuts to basically improve your Gmail productivity. As you can see, you can customize the font and basically see real-time changes. So Simplify Gmail is really cool and you should definitely try it out. Now let's get to the next one. Moving on to our next lifesaver is InboxPurge. This is one for people who want to declutter their inbox and value their privacy. So InboxPurge is an email cleaning tool that helps you clean up your Gmail in minutes. Basically, automates the process of unsubscribing, blocking, and deleting multiple unwanted emails in a single click. Also, it's private by design. Your emails remain on your device and never sent to any external servers. The processing of unsubscribing and deleting happens on your device in your browser. So this is the perfect tool for you if you want to mass unsubscribe, mass delete, and just simply clean up your Gmail. Now let's see InboxPurge in action. Once you've installed the extension, you should see an InboxPurge icon on your navbar. Once you've granted InboxPurge the permission to clean your inbox, it basically pulls out subscriptions, which is all the emails you might have subscribed to, and lists them out for you to select them in bulk and unsubscribe. Also optionally delete them, and also you could simply just delete without unsubscribing or blocking for scenarios whereby you still want to receive emails from those senders. Also, InboxPurge has a Gmail native feature to allow you unsubscribe directly from your Gmail toolbar. So for instance, I could select this particular sender, maybe this one and maybe this one. As you can see, these are the InboxPurge icons to super unsubscribe and or super delete. So if I select super unsubscribe, it shows me the selected senders, and basically I can do the same thing, which is to unsubscribe in bulk from these senders and also optionally delete all emails previously sent by these senders, or simply delete but not unsubscribe. So if you just want to clean up your Gmail without unsubscribing from those senders, you can basically use this feature. So as you can see, InboxPurge is the perfect tool for you if you are looking for a privacy-focused way to declutter your inbox. So the third must-have extension is a very simple extension, but it's perfect for people who would like to see the newest message at the top of the email thread. It's called Gmail Reverse Conversation. So as the name suggests, it does exactly that. It reverses the email conversations you have in Gmail. So let's see how it works in Gmail. So this is the default email conversation flow in Gmail, where the latest message is at the bottom and the oldest message is at the top. So using Gmail Reverse Conversation, we can basically flip this. So I'm going to enable the extension and refresh. As you can see, it basically moved the newest conversation to the top and the older conversations to the bottom, basically. So this is the perfect extension for you if you prefer to see newer messages at the top of your email thread and older messages at the bottom. So let's go to the fourth killer extension. So the fourth killer Gmail extension is called Letty. So Letty is your personal AI email writer that writes emails that sound just like you, only better with AI. It comes with a couple features like smart replies, basically replying with context, meaning you can actually train Letty on your knowledge base, and Letty will be able to reply with accurate context of the conversation. Also, you can compose emails with Letty and decide which tone to use for those emails, whether it be formal, friendly, and etc. So I'm just going to dive in and show you exactly how Letty works. So I have Letty installed, and I'm going to use this sample conversation to show you the reply feature, basically, or the quick reply feature in this case. So with Letty installed, it's basically adds a quick reply button separate from the native Gmail reply button. And what this quick reply button does is to basically quickly reply this particular email using AI. So let's just read the email to get a little context. So the email is basically asking if I could provide a quick update on a website design project for Dropbox. So using quick reply, let's see what Letty generates. So as you can see, Letty basically generates a pretty good reply saying, we've made progress on the website design project and we're finalizing layouts and the likes. As you can see, by default, Letty auto-detects the tone of the original email to reply with. You could also decide to change the tone to a friendly tone, formal tone, appreciative tone, empathetic tone, as you please. Also, you can provide extra instructions for Letty to determine the type of reply you basically want to give. For instance, let's say I am late, going to be late, not going to meet the deadline. So let's see what Letty generates with that extra context. As you can see, hi Emily, unfortunately we are not going to meet the deadline for the website design project, blah blah blah, which is pretty good and pretty fast. So let's see what it looks like when we're trying to compose emails. Similarly, we get the same Letty widget box as we had in the replies, and we can basically specify what type of email and also the tone of the email. So let's say I want to, write a formal email to resign. I can just basically say write an email to resign from my waiter job. So I'm going to allow Letty to basically generate an email for me, or some form of draft of an email, basically. As you can see, Letty has generated an email basically stating my decision to resign from so and so company. So I can basically fill in the actual company name and do as much changes I want to the email before actually sending the email. I can also make changes to sections of the email by just highlighting a section of the email, then selecting this icon. I can say improve writing, fix grammar, make shorter, make longer, simplify language. So I can now decide to replace the previous section of that email with this new section. So Letty is pretty cool and pretty perfect for you if you basically want to save time having to think of a reply for an email. It can come up with draft, and of course you can train Letty on your data. That way it can reply and compose emails with accurate context of your knowledge base. I'm just going to quickly show you what the training view looks like. So this is the Letty dashboard where you can train Letty on your documents. So for instance, for this particular account, I have no training, but I can basically drag and drop PDFs, or if I have a website or a sitemap and I can basically click on start training, then I'm able to train Letty on my data. This way, Letty is going to reply to emails or compose emails with my data rather than hallucinating and coming up with information from thin air. That's it for Letty. Let's go to the next killer extension. And finally, the fifth killer extension you should be using in 2024 is Gmail tabs. Gmail tabs helps basically organize your inbox by allowing you to create tabs for labels, filters, and the likes. It's pretty useful. So I'm just going to go right into Gmail and show you exactly how it works. So I have the Gmail tabs extension installed. So I'm just going to show you how I can turn a search query to a tab. So let's say I just want to have a list of my unread emails. I can basically click on add to tabs. What that does is, as you can see, it adds that search filter as a tab. I'm going to create another filter, another search filter. Let's say unsubscribe, just to have an idea of all my subscriptions, and I'm going to add that tab. So right now I have like two. Every time I open Gmail, I can basically navigate to any of these tabs, which is pretty cool. I can also drag, tabs to different directions. Also, not just filters, I can actually add labels as a tab. So I just click on that icon, add tab. All of a sudden, it's right here. I can also delete any of the tabs. All this is saved locally, which is really cool. So basically, Gmail tabs provides you a very convenient way of accessing your labels or your search filters right in your inbox, which is going to save you a ridiculous amount of time, especially if you have a lot of labels and you just want to play around with them. You can basically shift labels. There are several ideas basically you could use Gmail tabs for. Very useful tool. And that wraps up the list of the top 5 killer Gmail extensions you should be leveraging in 2024. If I've missed any extension that you really like using, leave a comment below. I'll check them out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Gmail tips and tricks. Stay safe and stay informed.